Yeah, I'm very tidy and very clean, and
You have 3 boys,
yeah.
right?
Well, we have to, because I think, you know, we want the boys brought up in the most normal way as possible, and you know, we try and do as much normal stuff with them as possible, and going to the park and bike riding is something that the boys love doing.
And they're athletic, or?
Yeah, very, very.
Now, would you be mad if they weren't? Like, if none of them wanted to play soccer?
No, not at all. You know, they're into their sports, but they're also, you know, the middle one, Romeo, he's the entertainer. So he's, you know, he loves dancing, he loves singing. So they're all into breakdancing at the moment, which is quite funny.
Oh, really? Are they good?
Yeah, well, Cruz, the youngest one, he's 3. He got up on stage at Madison Square Gardens and just started breakdancing.
That must be adorable.
It is, but the funny thing is, he's been, you know, from the moment he wakes up in the morning, he just spins on his head. Till he goes to sleep at night, and it's hilarious to see, because he's only 3 years old. So.
Yeah, that's not normal.
No.
At some point, he should stop, because you might want to check that out. He just gets up and spins on his head?
Yeah, so first he just runs, takes a run, and then spins, and then jumps.
Yeah. And Romeo, that's a great name, but that's pressure for him. But they're all gorgeous. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
And now, when Victoria was here, I said, do you want to have another baby? And she said, after the tour. Yeah. And the tour ended in February.
Yeah.
It's April, so any babies?
Not yet, but
No?
we're working on it.
You want more?
Of course, you know,
Right.
we're very family orientated, so you know, we've always wanted a big family, which was weird, because when we first got together, we never even discussed how many children we wanted, but it's worked out that, you know, we want a big family, and you know, we love kids, so it's worked out perfect.
Well, when you met, because I read that you knew right away, you met her, before you met her, you saw her. And she was more famous than you, and you were kind of just about to break big, and so you saw her and said, that's the one I want?
Well, the Spice Girls had been together for a few months, and obviously, you know, they were so huge, and I just wanted to meet one of them, and the one I wanted to meet was Victoria. And I was in a hotel room with my best friend, who was my best man at my wedding. And I remember turning around before I'd even met Victoria and said, I want to marry that one. And that one, the one in the black dress, the one with the bob. And a few weeks later, she came to a soccer match, and I said hi from across the room, and that was it. And I thought I'd missed my chance. And then a week later, she turned up at another football match, and she had a few to drink, and she gave me her number.
So, and then you've been together 8 years now, and
are you? We've been married for almost 9, and we've been together for 11. So.
Wow, that's amazing. And so, are you still romantic? Do you both? I mean, look at that. That's romantic.
No, we are. You know, we've got obviously 3 beautiful boys, which is our priority. But I think it's always, you know, in a marriage, you make it work, and you know, you have to make time for each other, and we do that. And I think that's as important as obviously looking after our boys as well.
God, that photo shoot, that spread was amazing, those pictures in W.
We enjoyed that shoot.
Yeah,
it was a fun
I bet you
shoot.
did. And so those pictures, if you know what I'm talking about, there were some good pictures in there. One of them, I think, was in the package that we showed. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! All right, so... And is it true, the reason I said you can take stuff off, because I know you're more comfortable nude. I read that you're both are nude around the house all the time.
Around the house we are, yeah. But when I was doing the Armani shoot, I was quite uncomfortable, because I'd never done a shoot before just in underwear. So I was quite uncomfortable with it.
Yeah? Were you? You didn't look it.
I felt it.
Is that now, but you naturally, obviously, you're athletic and everything, but do you work out and watch what you eat, or your body is just that? Or do you feel the pressure because you have so many campaigns where it's all about your body? Does that give you any pressure?
No, obviously, you know, I have to be fit for the soccer, and that's the biggest thing for me. You know, the advertising things is something to the side, but I think the important thing is that I am fit for playing soccer. And
right. Then it works out the other way too for everybody. It's a win-win, really. Welcome to America.
Thank you.
And I cannot imagine how your life is, because it's like that everywhere you go, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. And when we first turned up in America, we didn't think that anybody even knew who we were. So it was kind of crazy, but it's been so positive and so great, and we love it.
Well, did you really honestly think nobody knew who you were? I mean, you've got to know that people were, chomping at the bit when they heard you were moving here.
I mean, I knew that people knew who the Spice Girls were, but soccer isn't obviously in America what it is in the rest of the world. So,
right.
We just thought, we come from England, which is like this big, and so we were really pleasantly surprised. It was fantastic.
Now, when you say pleasantly surprised, are you really? Because I know that they're outside of your house all the time, and does that just become a part of your life, that they're just following you everywhere?
I mean, when we first got here, it was really intense. There was tons of press every single day, and then they kind of figured out that we're actually quite boring, and Britney's far more interesting. And so they go to her house, and we don't really go out that much. I mean, we work very hard, we do what we do, but then at the end of the night we go home to our kids, and we're not out rolling out of nightclubs every night, so we are a bit boring for them, I think.
And what do well, not really, but okay. But if you're going to compare yourself to Britney, yes, she's got a lot more going on. But and are you making a lot of friends? I mean, I know Katie and Tom are friends, right?
Yeah, we've met some really nice friends, and Eva Longoria has been really sweet. When I first moved here, I didn't know anybody, and she was telling me where to get my nails done, where to get my hair done.
You could have called me. I'll tell you all that stuff.
I didn't know you then, but now I will.
Yeah, anytime, any kind of girly thing, and. And now, are there cultural differences that you're finding here?
I mean, there's a couple of differences. The first day of school for Brooklyn was quite interesting.
And how old is Brooklyn?
He's 8. He's 8 years old, and I took him to school, and he met his teacher, and his teacher was trying to relax him and said, Brooklyn, what do you like? He says, oh, I enjoy soccer, and do you collect anything? And Brooklyn, who's 8, says, yes, I collect rubbers. And
I'm sorry, rubbers?
Well, in England, a rubber is an eraser. He collects the little erasers,
He collects erasers?
Yes, like little erasers,
Yes, no, I know.
The little smiley faces and...
How many erasers does he have?
He's got quite a few, but the teacher, obviously,
that's a bit rubbers was something different.
Well, exactly.
Right.
Which...
When you say you're boring, are you home like with the kids a lot, and do they understand? They just grew up with this, right?
Yeah, I mean, it must be really weird for the kids, but yeah, I mean, they go to a really lovely school. They're fantastic grounds. They do their thing. They're normal little boys, and I go to work, do what I do, and David does what he does. I think that they think all mummies are Spice Girls and all daddies play soccer, and that's just the way they've been brought up.
Now, so you have 3 boys. Do you want more kids? Do you want a girl?
I would like a girl. I think that it would be great. It would finish the family off to have a little girl. But I think, I've got a big tour coming up.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
And how long are you going to be on tour?
Just until February.
Oh, okay. Well, you can get pregnant, and have the baby. Can't you plan that kind of thing out?
Well, we'll do the practicing bit before, and then,
all right.
And then see what happens.
Yeah. Because seriously, I would assume that it would be for you, because you really do like really girly things, to have a little girl to take her shopping, and that would be great for you.
Yeah, it would be great, and David would love a girl, but 3 boys, I think it's less about parenting now for me and more about crowd control.
Right.
Because it's just, I'm constantly, don't do this, don't do that, don't touch this, don't touch that.
Right.
And I listen to myself and I think, shut up.
Yeah.
What do you sound like?
Right.
I moan constantly, just keeping them under control.
Yeah, well, but you have to do that, but I can imagine. What are some things you say that you'd never wear?
I don't wear flat shoes.
Never?
I never wear flat shoes.
Like, what about at home when you're walking around the house?
Yeah, when I'm at home, running around the house, I'll be in flip-flops,
Flip-flops?
Yeah,
but you'd never wear, like, tennis shoes? What about if you work out? You must work out.
Well, no, I don't, because I can't get my head around what to wear at the gym.
But if you figure an outfit out, you'd start working out?
Yeah, I would, definitely.
You don't work out?
No, I don't do anything. I'm running around after 3 kids all
right.
And they play soccer, and they just stand me in goal and just kick footballs at me, and I just dive from left to right, and that kind of keeall me fit. But other than that, no.
I bet there's women at home going, I have 3 boys and I don't look like that. All right, give me your. You'd never wear tennis shoes.
No, I don't.
Wow.
I always like to wear heels. I think they make you feel so much more confident and...
Confident?
They do
for
for
right,
me.
Well, okay. Give me your tips. I'm open to whatever you want to do.
Okay. So we're going to start by putting some of my sunglasses on you.
Oh, great. I like that.
So we're going to give you some aviators here.
All right.
To put on.
All right, now I have a small face. These are going to be huge, but all right.
I think they look great.
I like them.
I think they look good. And then a nice big diamond ring. You see, look, that you're feeling confident.
No,
aren't
no,
you?
I feel great.
See, there you go. Okay, we can put a nice ring on you. There you go.
Thank you. Wow. That's nice.
There we go.
Is that yours?
No. It's nice, though. You should keep that.
I will.
You should keep that.
I'll keep it. All right.
A nice handbag.
Oh, yes.
Which is very nice.
Okay.
I think she looks good. I think you look great.
No, I like it.
And these are fantastic. Jimmy Choo.
Already.
That's because
I'm not even standing and they hurt.
It's because you've got thick socks on.
Thick socks? No, these are thin socks and,
You see?
How can you walk in a normal way? I mean, I literally feel like I'm balancing on, I do look taller, though. If I could get used to it. Wow, I'm gonna get a handbag. I like this. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you. These are good tips.
You look fantastic.
And the ring, oh, I'm gonna fall. Thank you for the tips, and I got you something, and I didn't know that you never wear them, but maybe you will. Because they're from me, so you'll think about it. And then
I'll put them on. But do you think they go with my dress?
Yeah. You know, when you stand up, they go with your dress if, you know, you finish working and you're heading for the bus. Look. Yes. When you get this reaction, then people go crazy. Do your sons understand? Do they this kind of reaction? Because I'd imagine. How old are they now?
Brooklyn's 10, Romeo's 7 next week, and Cruz is 4.
Because they're going to start getting those screams soon, too. They're going to be just like...
Yeah, I actually saw a picture of them on the internet the other day with their nieces, and the headline was something like, and the Beckham boys have found their girls.
Yeah.
No, you know, they still get used to it. You know, it's still surprising for them because to them, obviously, I'm just daddy.
Just the dad that people scream at all the time.
Yeah.
And now you're living all over the place, but do they have American accents because they're here so much?
They actually really do. You know, every time we go back to London, which is not that often, we go back at Christmas to spend Christmas with our family. And, you know, my parents and Victoria's parents turn around, and also their friends, and they're turning around and saying, wow, their accents are really American now. So, you know, they're really into it. We live here now, so it's, you know, it's an amazing thing for them. They're so happy. They're happy in their schooling. They're happy in their life. Well,
y'all, just the cutest family, because you always see all of you together. And you've been married how long now?
10 years.
10 years, that's fantastic.
July 4th.
That's great. And is it hard to keep topping yourself every year to buy some special gift for Victoria? Are you good at that?
I always seem to do pretty well. She always seems to be happy with, you know, the gifts that I get her.
And you just, you put a new tattoo for the 10th anniversary, right?
Yeah, I had 10 roses around my arm, so...
for the 10 years?
For the 10
That's
years.
Really
so
sweet.
we always try and do things special. You know, it's not always about buying gifts for each other, of course, you know. We just make sure that we spend time together or go for dinner together and do special things. So it's that's important to us.
Do you ever, just to get back to me for a second, do you ever think about maybe getting a tattoo of me anywhere on your body?
I'm very tempted.
Are you?
I'm very tempted, but I actually did.
Oh!
where it is today.
That's good enough.
I kind of...
That'll do for now. All right. So let's talk about the Emporio Armani underwear ads. So you did. That's really fascinating to all of us. That's. So you did them by yourself, and then you also did some with Victoria as well, right? We have a picture of that must have been fun. That must have been.
It was a lot of fun because, you know, we never really get a chance to work together, and when we do, you know, it's amazing, and it was great to work with her on the day.
I thought those came out almost as good as the ones we did together. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was really
close.
And you have a wonderful marriage to Victoria, 11 years now, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think? Now, there's got to be, it's a great marriage, but there's got to be something that you do that drives her crazy and that she does that drives you crazy.
I'm sure there's a lot of things that I do that drive her crazy.
She can forgive that. Look at you. But what do you? But what do you do that drives her crazy?
I'm very tidy at home, and she's not. So that kind of thing.
She should be grateful that you're. So you like to keep things very clean.
Yeah, I'm very tidy and very clean, and you know, things like.
Wow. You didn't expect her to actually challenge that, did you?
Actually, I did. I did.
So you're saying you are tidy?
No, he always says that he is tidy, but not actually that tidy, are you, David?
We're gonna have our first argument in 11 years. But like I said, there's more annoying things that I probably do. You know, when we're in the car and we're listening to music, you know, I'll always sing the song in front of the actual song that's playing, and that kind of annoys her.
What do you mean? You sing the words before the words?
Before the words, actually, you know, because obviously I know the words.
What are you trying to show off? We know the words too, but why would you sing the words before the words come? Is it to bother her?
I have no idea.
You just sing before the words?
Yeah.
But that's not the song.
I know, but that's...
that would drive me
that kind
crazy.
of thing annoys her, obviously.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy, Victoria. Congratulations, new little baby girl, Harper 7.
I know. Amazing.
Now, Harper 7, what is that name from?
Well, Harper's an old English name, which we liked for a while. And 7, you know, it's been a lucky number for me for many years, and obviously it's a very kind of spiritual number around the world in many countries. So we just loved it. It's just, and it fits her perfectly. The boys love her name, and it's an amazing thing having a girl around the house.
And then she's 7 pounds. Mm-hmm. She was born in the 7th month.
Yeah.
On the 7th day.
I know.
It's crazy, right?
Crazy.
And there was
really
another
is.
7 in there somewhere that I read too. That's pretty.
It is. There was so many things that obviously made our mind up about the name, and but she's so beautiful.
And do you think you'll have more children, or do you think that's it?
If we're lucky enough to have another one, it'd be great. You know, we always spoke about having a big family. We love children, and you know, we're very blessed to have 4 healthy children. So if another one comes along, then it'd be amazing.
Because then it would be 7.
Yes.
That's why, right? You want 5 kids, so then it's a 7.
Yep.
And that's probably why you're doing it.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
I love. What can I say? I love number 7.
Yeah. So you also got a tattoo of Harper on your collarbone. Is that right?
Yeah, it's about here. It's about here. It's I have tattoos of all my children on me. So you know, just got Harper on me now.
Have you thought about getting one of me?
Yeah, I actually have.
Really?
I actually have. Maybe we can go tonight and we'll get one. We'll get another one.
Okay, great. If you get one of me, I'll get one of you. All right. Let's do it. So you were here 7 years ago.
Correct.
And I don't think you've done anything in 7 years. You don't do a lot of press.
No, I don't. You know, I work and I'm at home looking after the kids. So no, I don't tend to do a lot of TV, but I love the show. And it looks like there's lots of really strong, powerful women out there that want to have fun. And I'm just a big fan of what you do.
Well,
so
thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, you know, I adore you. I adore your husband. He is just the greatest. What's his name again? David Beckham?
Yes.
David Beckham.
Beckham, yeah.
Yeah, he's a wonderful guy and very, very funny. And he's done some funny stuff for us here. And the last time you were here, you just had the 3 boys and Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz.
Yeah.
And then you were hoping to someday have a girl, and now you do. You have Harper.
Yeah.
And how old is she now?
She's going to be 4. She's
Really?
going to be 4. And
Wow.
Yeah, she's amazing. All the kids are amazing. I mean, they're really good kids. You know, they work hard at school. They're happy. They're funny. And they're just really good kids. And she's so great. And the boys are great with her. She's a little tomboy, you know. She loves to wear little dresses, but then she loves to put her football boots on and get in the garden with her brothers and have a bit of rough and tumble, which I think is great.
But she's both, yeah. And Brooklyn took a pic. He went to Coachella this last weekend, and there was a picture of he was by him. I guess he was the first one there because he was. Nobody else showed up. He had a good seat.
Yeah.
He's got like 1.7 million. He's Instagram followers, right?
Yeah. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
He was a busboy at a cafe, which I think, you know, he doesn't have to do that, but I thought that was amazing that he's a busboy.
Yeah, he's worked in the local cafe, washing up dishes for the past 2 years, which I think is great. You know, for me and David, we work a lot, but the kids are everything to us, and we're very, very present. And I think it's important that the kids have a good work ethic, and you know, they try and help other people as well.
Yeah. How's David? First of all, is he still handsome?
He's still very handsome.
Okay, all right.
He's still good.
All right, just wanted to check. I saw a video of yeah, there he is. And then you two got together and made some pretty babies too, so that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
really,
you.
they're one of them is the sexiest. He's in the sexiest issue. He's the sexiest at every age. Did you know that?
I don't know if I want to know that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to know. Is that Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn. He's
Wow.
yeah, no, he's the first one.
Wow.
So, there's a lot of people in here.
Yeah. And who won? Oh, it's
Who
John
won?
Legend.
It's not
John
really a
Legend.
competition, but it's but right now he's the winner.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
which makes sense. He's a handsome man and talented. Yeah. So there's also you're photographed a lot with your leg up in the air, which is that a challenge or is it just comfortable for you to lay? Is that just?
Do you know, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny that, you know, can you do that, Ellen?
I can.
Can we see you do that?
Well, if I can see you do it.
We can both do it. Oh my gosh. Now I have to do.
All right.
Come on, you can do better than that.
That's about it.
You're
Yes,
good.
I'm flexible. I am flexible.
You are.
Yes, but you were a dancer, right?
Yes.
You're flexible because you probably can do all kinds of other things. I can't. That's about it. That's my talent.
Very impressive.
Thank you so much. But I think a lot of people are doing it now because you're doing that. And
Do you know the great thing about Instagram? I mean, people will tag me in pictures of literally their cats doing it, their dogs doing it, their babies doing it. It's very entertaining. And keep them coming because I see all of them. It's hilarious.
yeah, and your son is on Instagram now. Is this Romeo who made you dance in the kitchen?
The TikTok.
Yes.
He came home the other day and he said, you know, Mum, I've just joined TikTok. Will you do a dance with me? And I was like, yeah, what should we dance to? He said, the Spice Girls. And then he took my phone, he posted it on my Instagram, and he said, that'll get my numbers up.
He used you.
He used me.
Numbers up.
Well, it was a lot of fun, but I have to say, I think that Romeo definitely takes after his dad with his moves.
Yeah.
It was.
He didn't put a lot into it.
He did not.
No.
He did not.
But you know what? When you're that good looking, you just have to do a few moves.
Yeah.
So you're saying David is not a good dancer?
Well, he's got some moves. He's very good when he's sitting down.
Oh.
Very good.
A seat dancer is always good.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's nothing wrong with a seat dancer. That's sometimes best for some people. Your wife was here. She's lovely. I love Victoria, and she said that you were still handsome. I asked if you were still handsome because it's been a while.
She's biased.
You could have let yourself go. I don't know what's happening with you. But she did say, unfortunately, that Romeo inherited your dance moves and does not know how to dance.
Well, I thought I could dance, personally.
Yeah.
But Victoria has this tendency to, when we're dancing, I think I'm doing really good. And most people think they're great dancers when you're up there dancing.
Yes.
And after a couple of drinks, of course. But Victoria has this tendency to turn around to me mid-dance saying, "Are you okay there? What are you doing?" Which then totally puts me off, and then I walk off and go and sit down.
Right.
So. But Romeo actually can dance. Not as well as his other brothers, but he can dance.
She says he can't dance.
Or, okay.
Or can't dance. And when you were here last, I think your daughter was just born.
Yeah, she was.
And she's now 8, 9?
She's 8. She's 9 in July.
Wow.
I know.
And how is that? Because you had a house full of boys. And I would think that she turns you to mush. That's what I think.
She does. She does. I mean, the boys obviously give me a little bit of stick because they know that any question that they ask that they think I'm going to say no to, they know they have to ask her to ask me. Because I can't say no to her. I think I only said no to her once and her bottom lip started shivering and I was like, never again. Never again. So yeah, I mean, she's amazing. She's a little princess with, obviously, Victoria. She's a mummy's girl, but also she's a big daddy's girl, which I'm over the moon about. So,
well, because she plays soccer.
She does.
Is she good? Is she athletic? I would think that would be
I mean,
natural.
I think she's the best.
Yeah, right.
I think she's the best.
Right.
So she is athletic. She enjoys it.
And what do you think that, are any of them musical? Do they want to do?
Cruz.
Yeah?
Cruz is musical. He loves to play the guitar. He actually plays the mandolin.
Oh, wow.
Which is random. Last time we were in LA, he was actually going to the studio because he's been working on a few things and he's enjoying himself in the studio and he gets his time to play his music and write some music. And he said, "Daddy, I really want to get a mandolin." And I couldn't work out whether it was those mandolin that you get for breakfast, or it was some guitar of some kind. So he said, "Let me take you." So I took him. I got one for like $14, and he then took it into the studio and played this amazing song. So he's passionate about it.
14. Did you go to a pawn shop? Where did you get a mandolin for $14?
It was the Guitar Center.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good price for a mandolin. Maybe I'll play.
Not everything's $14.99.
No, just a mandolin. Because probably they're on sale because nobody plays them.
Possibly.
It's a whole bin of them or
Possibly.
something. So Halloween, you went to Justin Bieber's house to trick or treat with your kids.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Well, we all follow Justin on Instagram, of course, and we're all fans and we all love him. And it was coming towards the end of our night, trick-or-treating, and the kids have had far too much candy and enjoyed themselves a lot. So on the way back, Romeo turned around to me, he said, "Justin's selling snow cones." And I was like, "Really? How do you know?" Well, giving snow cones away.
Sorry,
not selling, giving them away.
I got to do that for trick-or-treat. I'm going to sell candy.
So they was like, he's giving, snow cones away. So I was like, okay. They said, "Dad, can you just contact him? Come on, you're who you are. I'm sure he'll reply to you." So I DM'd him, and he got back within like seconds, and he said, "Yep, we're doing it now." So we were literally 2 minutes from the house. So we went straight round there, turned up, and we all got snow cones.
And trick-or-treated at Justin's house.
Trick-or-treated at Justin's house.
They love Justin so much. I heard the boys, when Harper was, before she was born, they wanted to name her, well, Justin if it was a boy.
Yep.
But Justine if it was a girl.
Yeah, what can I say?
Did that not work out?
Sorry, they wanted me to do it. I gotta go. Oh, man. I really didn't think that was gonna happen.
No?
No.